Good day, everyone. I am Desiree K.M. Duayon, and this time I am going to discuss the setting objectives for discipline-based art education approach. The Department of Education Art Curriculum uses discipline-based art education or DBAE approach to primarily teach art concepts like art history and technical skills such as directed drawing, copying, and painting that measure dexterity, neatness, and accuracy. So, this approach involves creating clear and measurable goals that guide the teaching and learning of art in a structured and comprehensive manner. Discipline based art education is also ideal for integrating other disciplines such as language, math, and science. Assessment in this approach is detailed oriented and usually involves in a rubric and a written exam. So this approach is an educational framework that emphasizes the four key discipline in art education. First is we have art history. Art history. The objective in art history is to develop an understanding of the historical context and evolution of various art forms and styles. So the specific goals that might include in this discipline is first, to identify and describe major art movements and periods. Second, analyze the works of renowned artists and their contributions. And last is to connect historical events and societal changes to art movements. Second is aesthetics. The objective in this discipline is to foster an appreciation for aesthetic qualities of art and the principles that govern them. The specific goals that might include in this discipline is first, to discuss and apply principles of discipline such as balance, contrast, unity, and rhythm. Second is to evaluate and critique artworks based on aesthetic criteria. And last, to explore the role of personal taste and cultural influences in aesthetic preferences. The third one is art criticism. The objective in art criticism discipline is to develop critical thinking skills and the ability to analyze, interpret, and evaluate works of art. So the specific goals that might include in this discipline is to engage in group discussions and write critiques of artworks. Second is use appropriate art vocabulary to express opinions and insights. And last, compare and contrast different interpretations of the same artwork. The last discipline of art education is studio production. The objective of this discipline is to encourage creativity and the practical application of artistic techniques. The specific goals that might include are demonstrate proficiency in various art mediums and techniques. For example, are painting, sculpture, and drawing. The second goal is to create original artworks that reflect personal ideas, emotions, and concepts. And last is document the artistic process through sketchbooks, journals, or portfolios. So those are the four key discipline in art education. We should always remember that when setting objectives for discipline-based art education, it is essential to make them smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bounded. Also, as a teacher, we need also to consider the developmental level and age of our students when crafting objectives. It is for us to ensure that the objective that we made is age appropriate and aligned with the curriculum standards. So I have here an example of a SMART objective for DBAE. So by the end of this semester, 6th grade student will be able to identify and describe three major art movements from different historical periods. Second is using appropriate art vocabulary in written and oral discussions. And last is will demonstrate their understanding by creating an original artwork inspired by one of these movements. So finally, ongoing assessment and evaluation are crucial to determine whether the objectives are being met. So we, the teacher, should regularly assess our students' progress, provide them feedback, and adjust instruction as they needed. It is to ensure that the objectives of discipline-based art education are being achieved effectively.
Good day, everyone. I am the second reporter. My name is Lady V.A. Lumahan, and now let's proceed to setting objectives for a learner centered approach. Teachers should focus on developing the child's creativity and self expression through choice based theme and medium. So, the objectives for a learner centered approach in teaching art is to empower students to explore and create independently while developing critical thinking and problem solving skills. So, the focus is on students' interaction and engagement in a collaborative environment where creativity and self expression are encouraged. Art based activities and projects are designed to connect their learning experiences with real world context and to foster a sense of personal ownership and pride in their work. So, the ultimate goal is to cultivate the students' passion for the arts that will carry over beyond the classroom. And now, let's proceed to teaching for artistic behavior or TAB, the approach that has a three curriculum: the child artist, what to do artists do, and the art room is the art studio. Children learn the basic theories, concept, and skills that they want to work on until they were able to create an output based on their skills and medium of their choice. So, in teaching for artistic behavior is an approach to art education that puts the student at the center of their own learning. So, rather than following a prescribed sequence of lessons, so students are given choices and opportunities to explore their own interests and ideas. So, teachers act as facilitator, providing guidance and support as needed. So, this approach encourages students to take ownership of their learning and developing skills like problem solving, creativity, and critical thinking. It emphasizes the process over product, fostering a love of art making that extend beyond the classroom.